I am finally a scholar. I am smart. I am SMRT. History lessons. Hooray! Oh, jolly, I have less time than usual. That is fine. I just hope to fucking God that Moon is willing to talk to me. Yes, I am smart. Despite having an interest in this game for years and getting it for you for a commission, I've still never played it. Highly recommend it. God, it's so pretty here. We lose. This place, like the background and everything, does look a lot like Five Pebbles. Just realized that. Hello, little friend. Yay, you like me. I had my memories. If I had my memories, I would know. Perhaps I saw you before. You must be very brave to have made it all the way here, but I'm sorry to say your journey here is in vain. As you can see, I have nothing for you. Not even my memories. Or did I say that already? I see that someone has given you the gift of communication. Must have been Five Pebbles, as you don't look like you can travel very far. He's sick, you know. Being corrupted from the inside by his own experiments. Maybe they all are by now. Who knows? We weren't designed to transcend, and it drives us mad. It is good to have someone to talk to after all this time. Scavengers aren't exactly good listeners. They do bring me things, though, occasionally. Yay! Yay! What can you say me about this? What is that? Oh, whoops. Ah, you would like me to read this? Yes, also I'm glad you can actually sing. It's a bit dusty, but I will do my best. Hold on. This information is illegal. Somebody probably tried to send it by a pearl somehow rather than risking being overheard on broadcast. I think the risk of you acting on this is very slim, so I'll go ahead and explain it to you. It's an instruction on how to circumvent the self-destruction taboo. The problem with breaking taboos is that the barriers are encoding into every cell of our organic parts. There are other taboos strictly regulating our ability to write our own genome. So what you need is to somehow create a small sample of living organic matter which can procreate and act on the rest of your organic matter to rewrite its genome. The rewrite has to be very specific, overriding the specific taboo you want to circumvent, but do nothing else. The method described here is about scrambling the genome of standard plastic neural tissue with temperature fluctuations. After each scramble, you browse the resulting cells for the genome you're after. This is, of course, extremely time-consuming unless you run a big number of parallel processes. I definitely don't have any experience with this, but to me it would seem that too many parallel processes would be quite dangerous, as it would be exponentially more difficult to manage and control them all. The whole operation seems rather risky if you ask me. It might be a good thing that this pearl never reached its destination. How about this one? Another gift? Yippee! I will take a look. Meanwhile, I will barf this one out. Another pearl! You want me to read this one too? Just a moment. Interesting. This one is written by me. It's about an iterator called Sliver of Straw. I don't remember when I wrote it. You know Sliver of Straw? She's quite legendary among us. Sliver of Straw is the only one to ever broadcast a specific singular. That the big problem we're all working on has been solved. The triple affirmative. Affirmative that a solution has been found, affirmative that the solution is portable, and affirmative that a technical implementation is possible and generally applicable. She's also one of the few that has ever been confirmed as exhaustively incapacitated or dead. You do not die easily. Sliver of Straw sent this, and the ensuing commotion was historically unparalleled, before or after. Still remember it, but nothing happened, except that Sliver of Straw was apparently dead. When the dust settled, we were all still there blinking at each other. Everyone had a theory. Some said that she did have a solution, but that the solution itself was somehow dangerous. These later became known as triangulators, who think that a solution should be inferred without being directly discovered. Some said she never had a solution, she just died, and when the systems broke down, an erroneous signal was sent. One camp claimed that dying was the solution. Either way, after that, these different factions developed, as well as huge forensic effort to recreate and simulate Silver Straw's last moments. Some of the simulations were wrapped in a simulation in case something dangerous might happen. Nothing much has come from it. In my essay, I make the case that maybe she should be allowed to rest in peace now. That is very nice of you. Hey, what is that, little friend? We're friends. And yet another one. I will read it to you. I have a lot of them. Not much of this remains. It was never meant to be used for long-term storage. Oh, storage, you say? Did I pick a wrong one? You can pause the dialogue. Yeah, but I like practicing talking fast. I will be right back with another one. Yeah, I have plenty of time to ponder about the secrets of this world and grab some lunch. Hello? Neurons. Funny neurons, yes. I'm guessing you would like me to bring you more neurons. No, not that. Ayup. This is my favorite game. It seems to be the favorite of a lot of people. Like, I have gotten a lot of viewers that you tend to comment and talk a lot about the game, giving me a lot of tips. Like, you're like the fourth person that is willing to give a lot of tips on the game. That just means that there's a lot of dedicated people that want to help other people enjoy the game. I should switch it around so I don't accidentally throw a spear at her. Yet another gift. Yippee. Another? You're no better than the scavengers. Let us see. To be honest, I'm curious to see it as you are. This one has plain text. Let me cut to lengthy introductions. We will not consider the current situation acceptable, although our community is blessed with an ever-shrinking population, and we can almost glimpse the glorious moment when the last of us has joined our most admired peers. We must still, at all times, maintain good relations with our iterator. The moral argument. Five Pebbles is our creation, and we have parental obligations towards him. As an iterator, he is also a gift of charity from us to the world, unable to reach enlightenment by itself, being composed mostly of rock, gas, dull-witted bugs and microbes, and towards which we thus have obligations. The practical argument, despite you being family, I must beg forgiveness for the blunt vulgarity, but we are, for as long as we remain, dependent on 5 pebbles of water, nectar, energy, void fluid, and all other vital resources. By now, living on the surface is laughable. We are across the river and have kicked out the boat. Across the river? I therefore ask you to do anything in your might to stop the house, we both know which house, from further obstruction. They have less than 40 members on the council, but still tilt the spiritual discourse with our iterator in a direction that most obviously displeases him, and is hardly highly held by anyone in the community either. We cannot risk this. And then there are polite farewells. None of us really miss the times when their cities were populated. Imagine having skin parasites that also ask for advice and have opinions. I'm sorry, that was disrespectful. They were our parents, after all. Meow. I don't like spoilers. None of them gave spoilers. I am very thankful for that, and I also, just in case, reminded them not to give spoilers. They only just gave directions. Directions of places I've already been and just general tips of... Don't worry, this doesn't happen. Yes, pearls are saved in shelters, so you can leave them and they won't just despawn. Take this route. Stuff like that. Helpful stuff. You went to get water. Ironic. Given current living situations. God, I fucking love splooshing. And no, my stomach is empty. Okay. You're hating the word pearl because it reminds you of a book that fucking sucks. That is also named Pearl. You know that saying that only makes me more curious. Am I gonna beat the game anytime soon? No. Never. Never in my life. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna try and explore as much as I possibly can. Before I actually look for whatever the fuck Five Pebbles was directing me to. I kind of forgot. I also kind of forgot if there's any food nearby. I'm also gonna try and see if I can find any more pearls that I can give to Moon. Don't get stung. Tells you an achievement message where to go. That is a very helpful reminder. I originally, like, took a screenshot just in case. Like, that's the kind of game I am interested in actually doing the things it asks me, that are cool, so I take a picture of it. Can you tell I'm enjoying the game? The book was a terrible dystopian book called Save the Pearls, and it's just absolutely terrible and almost everywhere. Everywhere? Every way. Gonna be terrible everywhere as well. No matter where you read it. Why would somebody want to save the pearls? Are the pearls physical or a metaphor? Is it a kind of... Oh, okay. Rain Ray, go away, please. Let me just munch. Probably should have munched after I got to shelter. Wow, I'm a fast swimmer. Please let me go. The Pearls is a class of people. I can see how it can be kind of bad now. I mean, I'm just guesstimating at this point. Would you care to elaborate? I could do this. I have done it. For I am good at video game. Me meal. Me. Have you ate the You can eat the jellyfish? I mean, people eat jellyfish. Do people actually eat jellyfish? I haven't actually tried eating the jellyfish in this game because, I mean, jellyfish. Allodonatia. Right. If it can be eaten, people will find out and eat it. Do humans eat bats? Bats have a tendency to carry rabies with them. Not that they're affected by the rabies, but they carry it, so... That's... a very, very hard maybe. And also this game, these things aren't really bats. They're more like bat flies. They're not as smart as real bats. Bats are actually that bad. It's just the issue was they didn't clean the bats. Because of the rabies. I was just staring at the map but I forgot I wanted to actually, like, see where do I want to go. I don't think there's anything else I could do with Moon at the time. So I should probably head back. Somewhere. God, I hated this place. What the fuck was even the... What was this? What was this place? I've been through this gate before. What is that gate? It's not a spoiler, and I'm just... I'm mad at how fucking hard this whole fucking place was. Like, it was a challenge, and I'm happy I actually managed to... I'm gonna change it... Yeah! With Z, or Z, and X. You didn't know? Hee 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 hee. Hee 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 hee. Oh, there's a path I haven't gone through. Alright, that's my next destination then. How, though? Ah, I know how. In this story, a lot of population has died because of sun stuff, and the remaining people left were separated into groups named after minerals. White people were the pearls, and it's just bad. Yeah, that definitely sounds bad. Hello, jellyfish. I'm gonna try and eat you. Wow! Well, you learned that you can change the layers in the map, and I learned I can eat jellyfish. That's a fair trade. Nom nom nom. You just don't have to... You just have to avoid this stinker. Or are you just... No, the slug cat just slurps the entire jellyfish. Tentacles and all. Like it's spaghetti. Hi, 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 hi. Please, please come back. Please come here. I'd expected it to be the trick and you just get shocked. I mean... Do jellyfish sting after they're dead? Or if they're like... If you eat the main head, do the stingers still sting? Or... I think I can just go faster if I swim. Wee, wee. There are a lot of edible things. Ah, oh. I like riding them, they're fun. They sting after they are dead. Maybe the insides of slug cats are more resistant to those types of things. I mean, a slug cat can eat a fucking rock and not feel like... what's the phrase? And not receive inner lacerations. There we go. So, who knows? Maybe the sting is not that bad. Once it's inside the stomach of a skug. I forgot that they also call them skugs. Skugs is such a cute nickname. Nope. Ah! Come on. In. Whee! Some fish even use the jellyfish stingers as weapons after the jellyfish is dead. You can use the jellyfish as weapons. In-game? Holy shit. Yeah. It is a path. It's a shelter? A flooded shelter. Interesting. Come on. Alright, come on. Get water and then jump up. Well, it's interesting that these things actually exist. Get out.